What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In one of the last videos we uploaded, we purchased this 2018 Kia Stinger from a tow yard auction. We might have got scammed when we purchased it just based upon some bidding. If you guys want some context on that, be sure to click that video or watch that video before continuing with this one. Now that we have the car and there's nothing we could really do about it, we need to see if we actually may have got a good deal or if this thing is gonna need a lot more work than we initially thought. So one of the first things in that last video that we seen was the biggest piece of damage that we could fix the fastest was actually the front lower control arm. So the day that I got the car to the shop, I went ahead and ordered a used one off of eBay, and Eric went ahead and installed that this morning. We're going down the rabbit hole. Eric went ahead and pulled off this control arm. Look at that guy. That was really bent. This thing's supposed to be completely straight. Well, hopefully now we'll be able to drive it around the parking lot and see how it looks. Get in the front seat. No, the seat belts don't work.
They don't work?
Well, because they're locked because of the on account of the accident that she was in. Why is it mad? Oh, it's mad probably because we don't have seat belts on. Yeah, the Blakes they need bread.
The Blakes need bread?
The Blakes need bread. Oh yeah, she's driving sideways.
Oh, that sounds like rear. Did you hear that?
Was it the rock?
So someone said that the rear diff mount brakes on these.
What's that noise?
Oh gosh, I feel that.
Yeah, even when you hit them, everything is just like this. Doesn't feel solid at all.
Drive shaft?
What do you think that is? Do you tighten the lug bolts? Yeah. Lug nuts? Yeah, it
Oh dude, oh, this scares me. That's the brake pedal hold so on.
Do you feel that? This thing is pissed. It feels like the whole thing is just like kind of dancing around. And I don't like it. I think there's a zip tie on the axle.
Something.
The rear axle. No, there's a zip tie on the axle.
Do you think that's it?
We look like the Kia boys right now.
Yeah, we do.
As long as you don't accelerate too hard, it like...
Oh my gosh.
Did you feel that torque though?
Dude! Sounds like a Harley.
So I feel like that brake caliper is the only one that's working.
Which one?
That one, the front left. And that's the one that you have the GoPro pointed on?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Looking at it now in the front, it looks like the toe is a little bit out. Steering wheel is completely straight and the left is like that. So I think maybe the rear control arm is a little bent. We just took it for its first drive down the street. It was making a little bit of a clack. Like as soon as you kind of accelerate and give it throttle, it would go brrr, but if you like cruised and accelerated slow, it didn't do that. There is a zip tie on the CV axle, which I don't know if somebody's like playing a prank on this guy, or maybe they did that to where maybe somebody at the auction would think that it was broken. I don't know. Because all of the alignment is so messed up, everything just felt really bad, and then the front left caliper just felt super weird. Let's see. This is that zip tie I was speaking of. And if you could see, it looks like it's been, look at that. It smacks right there. Bam. It just rubs it. So somebody was either playing a prank on this guy. Yeah, if you want to cut it off, maybe that was that noise. Done. Drive shaft bolt. You see that?
It's supposed to go that way?
Well,
They put it the wrong way?
look at that. The drive shaft bolt was literally just hanging out. It was like, it was right here. That's where the drive shaft bolt was. So that's what it was doing, is it was hitting the heat shield right there on the top. Look at that.
Yep.
Right there on the very top.
Yep.
So we just need to put that drive shaft bolt back in. So I guarantee they probably broke the rear diff, put new, you know, something in here. Yeah, look, it needs a nut.
Fire nut for it.
Nice.
Wow.
That's nice.
That is nice.
So now we could adjust that toe right there. Maybe you could adjust the toe in the front and then bleed the brakes and then see if this thing actually drives reasonable after that, because it drives like a freaking bag of poop.
Found a nut for it. Hell yeah.
Where's your jack stand, Eric? How's the line? Oh, way better.
Messing with this rear toe arm. It looks like they might have smacked the curb and maybe knocked the inside, the toe in a little bit. So readjusted it, got the toe set out nice and straight. So the brakes are a little squishy. So right now we're gonna take the rear wheels off and try to bleed these Brembos a little bit and see if we can get them a little stiffer.
Just gonna have me pump the brakes. Pumping. Floor? You got any air out of there?
No.
Pumping.
All tight. I think there was just a little bit of bubbles in this one.
Okay.
I think we got them out.
Cool. That feels great. You know what happened? He probably boiled the brakes. I mean, think about it. He's doing burnouts. The rear tires are done. He probably boiled the rear brakes. And there's air in the in the line.
It's over full, so I wonder if like somebody had overfilled it, wondering if that was like probably an issue.
Maybe.
Got a bunch of camber wear. Definitely doing some burnies.
I mean, those are bald.
Yeah.
Those are takeover activities. Slow down there, NASCAR pit crew. You're not gonna torque those?
I torqued the spec.
Ugga-duggas. Okay. So if the wheels come off, we know who to blame.
Those aren't coming off.
So quiet.
Oh my, buddy, we got Brembos again. Buddy, I got a new daily now. All it took was 5 minutes. Ah. Let's just cruise this thing into town, get some lunch, you know, put it in sport mode, traction control disabled, stability control disabled.
Oh no. Debated?
He f***ing blew the tire.
Oh, we should be driving it this fast right now, but I think it's faster than it seems, because the speedo moves pretty quick.
Does it?
Like,
Doesn't feel like you're moving that fast?
it's definitely way better than the first time we tried to do anything with it. It is weird driving like a modern kind of nice car, because it feels really good.
I feel like there's a lot of torque, but most of that power is up towards the top. Oh yeah.
Like, definitely need to try tires, alignment, non-wobbling wheels, but like, it's nice to be able to actually rip it, be excited for the future of this thing, you know? It's definitely quick. Like, this would be a sick daily.
For sure. He left a little dust devil over there with that burnout.
Really?
Donut, yeah.
What is he saying?
He said go. Burnout.
What are you trying to say?
You have a cording tire that is literally flopping around and you're wanting to do a launch?
Is it slapping the paint? Or is it just underneath? I think it's done.
I mean, I saw a cord flapping, so I don't know. Up to you, buddy.
Oh, it like
that a little bit.
golly. It's not slapping the outside, so that's alright. Yeah, that tire is destroyed. We need to put some other ones on it. Almost sent Buddy through the Brembos work good now. So, I'm way happier with it now than I was at the beginning of the day. First drive felt like, you know, the diff mount is broken. We've read stories about that being a problem, and then, you know, $1,000 diff, couple $100 axles, on top of maybe an extra broken control arm, on top of having to replace all the wheels, side skirts, airbags, seat, lower air dam in the front, repaint the bumper, repaint this thing. So like, it needs a lot of stuff, but actually being able to actually take it out on the street and rip it and do like a full throttle pull and have it like set you back in your seat and just be like, and it just go. We did a little donut. We freaking destroyed a tire. Not gonna say I'm happy, but I'm a little bit relieved that like the car overall feels good. And then I think that we will be able to, you know, I guess recover / make a little bit of money on this thing while also being able to enjoy it and put a smile on our face. So let me know what you guys think about this thing. I think it's gonna be fun. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. Maybe it's gonna be a daily. Maybe it'll be, should we do a giveaway on it? Should we do like a 1-day digital download only giveaway? Or should we just like sell this thing, sell it to CarMax? But either way, appreciate you guys watching. See you in the next one.